Hello and welcome to the video tutorial for Ben Howard's song Depth Over Distance. I'm doing this song because it was requested by somebody who donated to my project, and as a thank you I've agreed to do this song for him. So what I've just played for you obviously is the main parts that I'll be teaching, as well as a couple of other bits. So firstly we need to tune the guitar, and the guitar is tuned in a CG-CG-GC tuning, which is the same as Old Pine and Further Away if you've already learnt them too. We've got a capo. Before I play the strings for you to tune into me, instead of taking my capo off, I'll mention it now. The capo is a partial capo. It's the same capo as we used in Further Away tutorial, so if you've done that song then you should already have one of these. If not, what it is a banjo capo. It covers 4 of the strings and leaves the other 2 open. So this is just a regular banjo capo you can go pick up at your music shop, your local music shop, or online or whatever. Other capos you might be able to use are the pinch type capos, like a Kaiser capo. Google that if you're not sure about that. Just try your capo, whatever capo you've got, unless it's one of these shove type capos that clips round. If it's a full size one of them, you probably won't get it to fit on your neck. Depends on the guitar really, whether you'll be able to fit it on. Anyway, I won't talk too much. First 4 strings are capoed on the 5th fret, and then the 5th and 6th strings are open. What I'll do now is I'll play my strings for you in order, and then you can tune into my guitar, and then I'll carry on with the tutorial, and then I'll teach you the song. Okay, if you don't have a partial capo at the moment, you could use a regular capo and just fret all the strings across on the 5th fret for now, and then because the main part itself doesn't actually require the 5th and 6th string to be fretted anywhere below the 5th fret, so you can play this part without needing the capo. It's just later on when it comes down here that you'll need the capo. So you can practice certain parts, and also I will show you later on, if you do have the full capo, there's a couple of shapes that you can play up here rather than the ones that you play down here. It's just like substituting them for the higher shapes up here. That's an alternative way of playing it if you don't have the capo, which I'll show you. So don't worry too much. So I'll get into teaching you the main part of the song to begin with. So we need the 10th fret fretted on the 5th and 6th strings, 10th fret from the nut because the 5th and 6th strings aren't capoed. So that would be up here. Okay. Just bring a finger on top, any finger for now. We'll just leave that there, and I'll show you this technique, and then I'll show you the movements that we make with the left hand, which is the easy bit. So with the right hand, what we do is we bounce your hand off the strings, okay, and we're aiming for between the hole and the bridge of the guitar, just around there. We're trying to avoid drilling the strings into the fretboard, which would sound like that, okay? We don't want to do that, we just want that. So if we do this 4 times, okay, that's the first half of what he plays. So you need a loose wrist to be able to bounce your hand off without with allowing the strings to resonate out. And what I like to do, I separate my fingers and use my middle finger as the main finger, but also the ring finger and the index finger as kind of support for a help for whatever. So I use 3 fingers. I do. You're quite welcome to use as many fingers as you like. You could even flatten your hand out if you. Depends what sounds best for you. How it sounds best. Okay, so that's how I do it. Okay, what we do next is the tricky bit, but it looks more difficult than it is once you've practiced it. So what he does, he brings his thumb into the body of the guitar, okay, like that. He turns his wrist quite a lot for this, but it's a lot easier, especially if you just you don't need to put a big twist of your wrist in just yet until you've mastered this a bit more. You can then add in the louder slap. So we're using a thumb comes down onto the body of the guitar there, and then we have another bounce off the strings, but this time we are drilling the strings into the fretboard, and we're aiming for the fretboard around here, okay? And we're aiming for all the strings again, same as before. Bounce your hand up, so you've got a percussion sound with the strings resonating out. So you've got a thumb slap and then a tap on there, okay? Straight after that, what you do then, you do another tap on the strings, drilling them into the fretboard, but this time we're aiming for the 4th, 5th and 6th string, maybe just the 5th and 6th string, not all the strings, okay? So we play so it's thumb and then thumb again straight after. So you've got 4 strikes in there. So it's thumb, all the strings, a few of the strings, and then thumb, okay? All you do then is you add them 2 bits together, and that's all it is, okay? So we've got, okay, the timing I got wrong there, so we'll try again. So it's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then again 4. All you do then is just keep playing that for the time being until you get happy with this technique. if you're struggling with that, what you could do is you could strip it down and play it without the other percussive parts. You can just play the 4. You can just play that for now, and then when you're happy with that, you can add in one of the taps over here on the fretboard. I think if you're able to play that, it would sound fine. And then, obviously, once you're more comfortable with that, you can add in the second tap on the fretboard. Okay, so that's that.